But the hour is coming, and is now here, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father is seeking such people to worship Him. God is spirit, and those who worship Him must worship in spirit and truth. As we gather in our churches, surrounded by beautiful decorations, lights, uplifting music, or traditional hymns, traditional furniture, organs, and engaging sermons, it is easy to fall into the trap of believing that our worship's quality depends on these external elements. We may find ourselves longing for a more dynamic experience or a traditional, more inspiring atmosphere, thinking that a new or traditional style of worship will ignite our spirits. However, true worship does not stem from our surroundings, it springs from our hearts. I know that audio and visual things are very important and grab our attention, and it helps people to focus on what we are presenting. We all know these powerful tools deal with our emotions. But Jesus makes it clear that God seeks worshippers who connect with Him authentically, beyond the trappings of tradition or new settings. When we find ourselves dissatisfied with our worship experience, it is crucial to pause and examine our own hearts rather than blame our environment. If you are not satisfied with the quality of your worship, don't be too quick to blame your environment. Don't be too quick to blame the different style. Look first to your own heart. The essence of our worship is rooted not in what we do, but in who we are. If our connection with God is lacking, then all these external elements and tools are in vain. And by the way, our worship is for Him, not for ourselves. Our gathering as a body is to focus on the one who deserves it all, Jesus Christ. So, what's your focus in worship? Are you more captivated by the music, by the sermon, or the people around you than by the presence of God? Reflect on what truly draws your attention when you gather to worship. How is your heart prepared? Have you come into worship with expectations that rely on external factors? Ask the Holy Spirit to help you cultivate a heart of humility and openness, ready to encounter God when you worship. What distractions pull you away from worship? Identify anything in your heart that might be hindering your worship, like unresolved conflicts, personal struggles, or even distractions from your phone. Lay these burdens at the Lord's feet, seeking His help to focus on Him alone. In today's world, many of us seek external elements to elevate our worship experience, and yet, the essence of genuine worship lies within ourselves. Without allowing God to cleanse our hearts, our worship may lack His presence. Even if we make offerings, they might not be pleasing to God if our hearts are not pure. Simply participating in a religious service or activity does not guarantee a meaningful connection with God. The quality of our worship is not based on our activities, but on our character. Genuine worship originates from within our hearts, not from the circumstance or environment. Seek God